Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Korah Collegiate in our second game of the day in senior girls basketball action. It's the Korah Colts versus the Superior Heights Steelhawks. My name is Ryan Lillington. I'll be joined very shortly by Tony Bonifero, who will be doing the play-by-play for today's game. Anticipating a great game between these two teams. And Korah comes out with the jump, and Delaney Elliott wins possession of the basketball. It is knocked out of bounds. It will be Korah basketball and baseline out of bounds play to start the game. Turnover, and Taya Shackleton comes the other way. Nice job getting it out to Graubarger for three. And that's how the Steelhawks start their season. Nice job in transition. Here's Delaney Elliott. Doesn't finish, and it's Taya coming the other way. Maya Ferguson tries to get it inside, but stepping out of bounds is number 1, Danica Nero.
Thanks, Ryan, for covering. Sorry, I thought it was a 7:15 start time, not 7 o'clock. So
that's okay. We'll just take it off your pay, Tony. That's fine.
That's fair. Korah Colts inbound the ball, and it's brought up by Elliott. Elliott passes it over, and they're going to call a foul against Superior Heights.
Man, Tony, this starting five for Korah is just, I haven't been around senior girls basketball a long time, but from start to finish, this group of girls is very talented. Lucy LaFrance.
LaFrance's shot. Oh, man, she gets her own rebound, eh? You said it, right?
Yeah, nice job by Lucy using the left hand with the finish.
Shackleton kicks it over to Ferguson. Ferguson now with it. Ferguson over to Graubarger. Graubarger back to Shackleton. Shackleton.
Yeah, nice job.
Has number 13, Elliott, just all over her, so that's going to be a foul against Elliott.
I mean, that's going to be the key for Superior Heights early is to be aggressive on offense, see if they can get a couple quick fouls on a couple girls on Korah to have them sit down for a bit, but they're going to have to be aggressive. And
Nero with the inbound to Ferguson. Ferguson back to Nero. Nero, nice ball movement. Nero looking to penetrate. Unable to do so, and kicks it out to Graubarger. Graubarger back over to the corner. Nice crossover move there, but nice defense there. Over to Nero now. Nero at the top of the key with 6 to go on the shot clock. And there's a shot by Ferguson. That's off the mark, and it's grabbed by Elliott. Elliott just throws it up, and it's taken there by Superior Heights. Shackleton to Nero. Nero with it. Nero looks. Can't find anybody. Gives it back to Shackleton. Shackleton back to Nero. Nero with a nice move inside, but good defense by Korah. And it gets back out to Ferguson. Her shot goes off the top of the backboard. So it'll be Korah basketball going back down the floor with 5:57 to play.
Yeah, really nice job by Korah there.
Elliott now.
Out of their 2-3 zone.
Takes the ball up. Elliott looks. Elliott hands it off to Lou Maranta. Lou Maranta. Her pass is knocked down, and here comes Superior Heights. The Steelhawks looking to get inside, but unable to do so. Ryan, early on, it seems like Superior Heights is trying to get to the rim, but the size and the length of this Korah Colts team seems like that's going to be a difficult task here tonight.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a difficult task to penetrate because they're running a 2-3 zone. Well, they were for a couple of possessions anyways, and it's certainly going to be tough to get inside. Yeah, they're in the 2-3 zone now. So the way you beat a 2-3 zone is nice job.
Yeah, Graubarger puts home her 5th point of the first quarter and has all the scoring for Superior Heights. Korah with a nice give and go. Elliott inside, and she puts it home. Delaney Elliott, the grade 11 for Korah. And
just a beautiful job there.
Here's Nero. Over to...
Nice pass. I don't even think she's expecting it.
We don't have a number 12 for Superior
It's going to be
Heights.
Emily Posabon, Tony.
Sorry?
It'll be Emily Posabon.
Okay. Perfect. Elliott looks inside. Great defense there by Graubarger, and she puts it off Elliott's knee, and there was absolutely nothing Delaney Elliott could do on that. Smart play by Graubarger, and it's going to be Superior Heights basketball going left to right with 4:43 to play here in the first quarter.
And I think Superior Heights has to be patient on offense against the 2-3 zone. The way you beat it is to, it looks like they're manning up now.
Nero with it. Nero down to Dingwall. Dingwall gives it off to Ferguson. Ferguson tries to penetrate, but good defense again by this Colts team, and it's picked off there by Engel. Engel hands it off to Tremblay. Tremblay looks over to LaFrance. LaFrance out to Lou Maranta.
Nice job.
Inside, her shot's off the mark, but gets her own rebound out to Elliott. Elliott's three is off the rim, and there's a race for it, and it's won by LaFrance. LaFrance kicks it back to Tremblay. Tremblay looks inside, but Nero picks off the pass, and here comes Nero back for Superior Heights. Nero with a nice bounce pass, and the shot off the back of the rim. Nice rebound there by LaFrance. LaFrance gives it back to Elliott. Elliott into the corner to Lou Maranta. Lou Maranta
nice
makes
shot.
no mistake for the three. I believe they called that a three.
Yeah, they did, and she's got ice in her veins too, Tony. She's not afraid to take the big shots, and she's just a competitor through and through, and just nice to see that this grade 11 move up and fit right in.
Tremblay picks up the foul there against Nero with 3:27 to play in the first quarter. The Korah Colts, it was a two.
Oh, they did?
Two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a 6-5 lead for the Colts over the Superior Heights Steelhawks as Nero is going to inbound here for Superior. She gets it into Ferguson. Ferguson looks. Ferguson. There's some miscommunication there, and it's taken back by Elliott. Elliott, what a play by Elliott, Ryan. And what I love about that is she never dropped the ball below her nose. Kept the ball up high and went right up with it.
Yeah, nice job by Lou Maranta to find her there.
Nero's three's off the mark. Shackleton with a big rebound. Back to Nero now. Nero. Back over to Shackleton. Ferguson. Ferguson out to Dingwall. Dingwall back to Nero. Nero back to Ferguson. Ferguson tries to penetrate the baseline. Unable to do so. Nice defensive play there by the Colts. And they're looking to transition here as the pass goes up to Lou Maranta. And Lou Maranta puts home the two. Nice heads-up pass by the Colts.
That's just good basketball. Out travel there. Yep.
Dingwall on the travel. Back and forth action here, Ryan, early in this game.
Yeah, it certainly has been, and the Colts are doing a nice job mixing up their defense. It's kind of confusing Superior Heights early, I think. Not really getting the looks they're looking for. They're driving into single gaps and bouncing it off feet, and I think it's kind of confusing them early on.
Merlino into the game for Elliott. Engel with it down low. Engel out to Burrows. Burrows kicks it back to Lou Maranta. Lou Maranta penetrates inside. Shot just misses. Nice rebound by Superior. Superior looking to transition here, and it's on into Nero's hands. Nero kicks it back to Shackleton. Shackleton with a great take, but unable to finish. And the rebound there by LaFrance. LaFrance takes it. LaFrance looks over to Burrows. Burrows with a shot, and she gets the roll. And that's two for Elizabeth Burrows, the grade 11 forward.
Yeah, nice job by Elizabeth just to on balance. It's what you call a rob shot. It's in range, open and on balance, and she made no mistake with that one.
Nero kicked it out to Graubarger. Dingwall has it now. Dingwall looking to make something happen. Dingwall's pass to Shackleton was, I believe, kicked, or they're going to call a foul against the Colts. So it'll be Superior Heights basketball with 1:21 to play in the first quarter. 13-5 in favor of the Colts. Superior Heights jumped out and got those 5 points early, Ryan, but Korah's really stymied them on defense the last few minutes.
Yeah, they really have, and now they're really mixing up their defenses, Tony, and I think now they're in a 3-2 zone, and certainly it's been effective in throwing Superior Heights off their game. And
Ryan Merlino gets stripped, and Shackleton with a nice play, but she can't finish. That's 2 layups that she's had here, but great hustle, and strips the ball, and here they come. Like to see that grind by Shackleton there. She missed 2 layups, that she probably would like to have back, but didn't give up on the play and was able to come back hard and make a strip and, allowed your team to have an offensive chance. So nice plays by Shackleton.
Yeah, she's a grinder. You're not going to find too many are more competitive than she is, and nice job going up strong there, and the Steelhawks will be at the line for 2.
Dingwall's going to go to the line for 2. She definitely has a lot of athletic ability in that Shackleton family. Not from her father, that's for darn sure, but her brother is quite the athlete as well, as you know, Ryan.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to coach with and Coach Gavin. So Coach Shackleton's been coaching a long time and does a great job with his girls, and the girls love him on the bench. And you know what? If they would have finished a couple of easy looks early on, it'd be a 2 or 3 point game, and that stuff they just have to clean up and they'll be fine.
What an effort inside by number 25, Graubarger, as she went up against LaFrance for that rebound, and Korah was able to get it, and Lou Marenta comes in hard. And it's kicked out now to Merlino. Merlino with a nice move. That's going to be an illegal screen against Engel, as she definitely extended her arms there. So it'll be Superior Heights basketball with 8.2 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, a little too aggressive there by Engel. And the thing I love about the girls' game is there's always smiling and always laughing. And
Shackleton here with it with 6 seconds to play. Shackleton over to Graubarger. Graubarger back to Nero. Nero shuffles her feet, and the 3 is just off the mark. So at the end of 1, the Korah Colts jumped out to a 13-5 lead. Ryan, before you give us your thoughts on the first half, do you want to thank any of our sponsors quick?
Yeah, absolutely, Tony. So first quarter sponsors for Sault Sports, the Marconi Cultural Event Center, GFL Memorial Gardens, and stay tuned later on for the player of the game. We'd like to announce that Team Essentials and Domino's Sault Ste. Marie has agreed to sponsor our high school player of the game program this season. We are thrilled to partner with local businesses to help recognize and reward our outstanding players. The Domino's Sault Ste. Marie has generally provided us with free medium pizzas, along with Team Essentials, who have generously provided a player of the game t-shirt to the recipients of every game. That Sault Sports TV is streaming, so a big thanks to our sponsors. We wouldn't be able to provide families at home and players and coaches who certainly see the value in these live streams without our sponsors. So again, a big thanks to them.
So Ryan, first quarter of senior girls basketball here that we've seen. Just overall, I know that you've had quite a bit of impact in the basketball community over the last 6 months here in Sault Ste. Marie. What are your overall impressions so far of what we've seen so far in this first quarter?
Well, I just think Korah's doing a nice job making the best of their opportunities. Superior Heights has missed a couple that they'd like to have back. It's a very deep Korah team, but I mean Superior Heights certainly matches up nicely against them as well, and it's going to be that kind of a game, I think, where you really have to make the best of your opportunities when you have them, and Korah is certainly doing that, and Superior Heights has not so far in the first quarter. And Korah's done a nice job mixing up their defenses, which again I think has caused some confusion for Superior Heights, and they're taking some untimely shots.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we talked a lot, Ryan, about the depth of the Korah Colts team, especially on the junior team. when you have a player of the quality of Viviana Merlino, a grade 10 guard here for this Korah Colts team, and she's playing significant minutes on a senior team, and the fact that she could be on that junior team, my goodness, that shows the depth that the Korah Colts have in girls basketball here in Sault Ste. Marie.
Oh, for sure. Nice job.
Great take there by, I believe that was number 3, Shackleton.
It was.
LaFrance with a nice move inside. And Shackleton grabs the rebound. Shackleton looks up to first.
Nice job.
Puts it home.
Great job by Maya there. Maya is also a grade 10 athlete. She could be playing in junior, and for her to be starting here in senior says a lot about her as a basketball player. And again, I had the opportunity to coach Maya.
What a pass.
Look at this. Oh.
Maya's only in grade 10, you said?
She's only in grade 10, and
wow.
she normally makes that. And again, with a lot of these girls, once we get halfway through the season, they'll be making those misses. And nice job by Delaney knifing to the rim, and nice job finishing.
Been real impressed with the play of Delaney Elliott early on here, Ryan. She's really, been a force offensively and defensively. As Ferguson now with it. Ferguson with a great little crossover, and her shot goes off the front of the rim. Lucy LaFrance with a pass up to Burrows. Burrows back to Pelche. Her shot's off.
There she is.
And makes no mistake at all, does Burrows, and she puts home 2 more. But she's able to get it to Tremblay. Tremblay with a nice pass over to Lou Maranta. Lou Maranta has that lane, and Lou Maranta tries to go inside, and they're going to call a foul against Superior Heights. I believe that's going to go against Dingwall on the body, so Korah will be inbounding.
I talked to Coach Williams briefly before the game, and he was saying that he doesn't have a true point guard per se, and he's still looking for it. It's going to be trial by fire, giving multiple people opportunities. And just looking at the way the game started, I think Lou Maranta might be somebody who we can look at point guard. She's a very smart player. She's very aggressive, and she's a great passer. And she's very smart.
Yeah, absolutely. A nice job with the left hand there by Tremblay.
Yeah, this Korah team's loaded.
Elliott's done a nice job too so far of taking the ball up. She's been aggressive as well for the Colts. So again, it's a good problem to have when you have a few different people who can do the job, and they're all trying. And what a move there! I believe that was Graubarger.
It was, yep.
What a play by her for her 7th point.
Just a great finish there by Graubarger, and she's a very nice player. She's going to be a player that Superior Heights leans on throughout the season. And not only offensively, but defensively as well.
And here comes Shackleton with it. Shackleton has Elliott draped all over her. Elliott with a nice steal, and Elliott fires up to 3, and that goes off the hand, though, of Shackleton. So it's actually going to be Korah basketball with 4:28 to play in the second quarter, with the Colts holding on to a 19-11 lead.
Delaney, as soon as that left her hand, she was like, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
She knew. She was like, my bad. I'm sorry.
Graubarger is coming out of the game. We'll figure this out here. Okay, Posabon's coming out of the game. And in the game comes Gracie Wright. Elliott.
There we go.
With a nice move off the baseline. And there's a battle for it. And Korah just wanted that one more. As Lou Maranta's shot off the backboard, off the rim. Graubarger now with it. Graubarger looking to press the action. Nice pass inside. What a play there.
Nice job.
By Dingwall, and she makes no mistake.
Nice finish. Nice pass.
Elliott has the ball. Elliott hands it off to Hopkin. Hopkin looking to get a lane, but nice defense by Graubarger.
There we go. Forces a foul.
Yeah, against Lou Maranta. Smart foul.
Smiles all around.
So, Ryan, we talked a little bit about this in the junior game, and I kind of wanted to get your take on it for people who missed the junior game but watching the senior game, and you can elaborate a little more next stoppage. But obviously, these girls are a little different because they missed a couple years of basketball when they were in junior. They basically missed, I think, their whole junior season due to COVID. So that's 2 years they haven't been able to do a whole lot. And, just your take, I'd like your take on kind of what you think you've seen from basketball, and specifically the
Nice
girls division.
shot.
As what a shot by LaFrance from Bristol Place in the East End. She drains the triple.
Just a nice shot by Lucy. Nice ball movement by the Colts. And as soon as we get a stoppage, I'll be glad to answer that, Tony.
Ferguson over to Nero. Nero now with it. Nero has Lamarenta all over her. Over to Wright. Wright with a nice pass to Ferguson. And we got a foul on the play by Elliott.
In the junior game, I think it, as far as, sports all around, not just basketball, having those 2 years off certainly helps, certainly hurts a player's development mentally and physically. But I will say this about these senior girls, more so than the junior girls, is that they've had more opportunities with coaching and being coached up by guys like Ryan Vitry, who's doing a great job at Algoma U with their Thunderbirds program. So they're getting a lot of time in with him and getting a lot of competition there. And also this summer, with the Elite Eight Basketball Academy, they got a lot of time in there as well. So I think a little bit more in senior, we're seeing a more polished game than maybe in junior. And as the season goes on with this group, I think you're going to see some really, really good basketball.
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed by the quality of ball that we've seen here so far today by both these teams, especially the junior and the senior division. But these girls up here in senior, missing 2 years of basketball when you're, 13, 14, or 14 and 15 years old, that's pretty significant in terms of development. So
it certainly is.
For these girls to come out here and actually put on this level of, and show this level of skill is a testament to the hard work that they must have done in the off season. Ryan, one thing you mentioned, you talked a little bit about the Elite Eight Basketball Academy. Talk a little bit about what your intentions were of starting that and kind of what your goal is going forward.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the Elite Eight Basketball Academy is an academy for for basketball training and tons of programming and training for groups of all ages, from grade 1 all the way up to adults. And we started with a skill development summer session with kids from grade 3 right on to senior varsity all throughout the summer. And we've got a ton of programming, exciting programming that we're going to be introducing here very shortly. We've got the junior NBA program starting for grades 1 to 8, October 16th. We have a varsity girls shooting and finishing school that's going to be starting this Sunday, and is actually being launched today. And registration form is up at elite8basketball.com. Which is just going to be a great opportunity for senior varsity girls throughout the season to get a ton of shots up and to get a lot of looks at the rim. With a defense, but it's going to be a guided defense. There's not going to be a lot of contact. We don't want these girls getting hurt. We do want them. Nice shot.
Gracie Wright with a 2-pointer.
We do want them to get a lot of opportunities, and we've seen already today. Girls missing at the rim when they probably shouldn't, and this is just going to allow them to get more repetitions. And be able to finish different ways and give them that confidence so they are able to finish more consistently. So, like I said, the registration form is up, and it's going to be a great opportunity for these girls to work on Sundays.
Yeah, that's great. I think that's a terrific idea. I mean, we see it all the time in basketball, boys, girls, everything. The fact, there's something about being around the rim that, a shot you make 90% of the time, but as soon as you put a person there, it drops to 20%, it seems, so with some of these athletes.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you, Tony, it's at all levels and in all sexes. I mean, there's Lou Maranta, strong again, doesn't go down on the finish. But I mean, I coach senior boys at Superior Heights, and it cost us the semifinal game. We had 12 really good looks at the rim that we didn't finish, and I warned the team about that, and it certainly will bite you. So certainly finishing near the rim is something that varsity kids struggle with, and the Elite Eight program is looking to fill those gaps in programming, and wherever there's a gap, Elite Eight wants to fill it.
Graubarger now with it. Graubarger gets the ball ripped away by Lou Maranta, and it will be a jump ball, and it looks like it'll be Korah basketball with 1:22 to play. 22-15 in favor of the Colts. You know what, Ryan? It feels like Korah a few times throughout this game has looked like they're really going to run away with it, but Superior Heights just finds a way to claw back.
Yeah, you've got a lot of grinders on that Superior Heights team, on both teams really, but this is not going to be a game that's going to be easily earned. Both these teams are going to fight right to the end.
LaFrance with another triple, and that's off, but what a rebound by number 33, Michaela Tremblay. Grabs the board and puts it back, and she's going to have an and one.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Williams, we talk about, there's a phrase I use, Tony, in basketball, it's to the team, and it's me first for us. And what that means is that, if you have a girl like Lucy who's a very good three-point shooter and 3-4 straight times down the floor, she's open, the team expects her to shoot it. Yeah. And that's me first for us. But you can shoot from the three-point line every time you're open when you have people down low who are going to rebound and put it back in for you. So just a nice job by Lucy recognizing that she's open, she needs to shoot it, and a nice job by her teammates picking up the rebounds and putting it back to the rim.
Superior Heights now looking to counter. Shackleton has it. Shackleton trying to penetrate that tough defense, and she gets the shot up, and they are going to call that a shooting foul. One thing, Ryan, Tremblay just made that beautiful free throw, and she put that ball, I mean, that almost hit the roof, it looked like, off of her hand, right? And she made no mistake on the free throw, so beautiful job by Michaela Tremblay.
Yeah, she's just a really nice player, and I'm assuming it's her sister that's playing in junior for the Colts, and man, it's just some good basketball genes in that family.
Ferguson's shot just misses, but it goes off of angle, and it's going to be Superior Heights basketball. Nero will be inbounding with 56.9 seconds to play in the first half. Nero looks. Nero finds Shackleton. Shackleton looks. Her pass is picked off by LaFrance. LaFrance, who's been the star of this first half for this Colts team, kicks it out to Merlino. Merlino's shot. Merlino from downtown. Her first bucket of the afternoon, and that's a long three.
Yeah, they don't ask how, Tony, just how many. And I don't know if she called bank on that, but it counts for three anyways. And just a nice job being aggressive and taking that shot.
And here goes Tremblay. Gets her own rebound, and she makes no mistake on the second one.
Yeah, the Colts' height is really starting to take its toll here on Superior Heights, and just in every opportunity, they're getting every rebound and every loose ball. And
Nero's shots off the mark with 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and the Colts hoping to get one extra shot off. And LaFrance puts it off the front of the rim. Unbelievable. She shot that from three-quarters court. So after the first half of play, the Korah Colts have a 30-15 lead over the Superior Heights Steelhawks. Ryan, just your thoughts before we take a little break here at halftime, your thoughts on the first half of action.
Yeah, I think the Colts' depth, ultimately led to scoring points there at the end. They're a little bit fresher. Their length was definitely a big factor. Getting those rebounds off those misses and putting them back in. And they've really done a nice job of making their shots and making plays near the rim, which is, I think, the difference here. That Superior Heights has missed some that they certainly would want back. It would definitely make it, an 8-point game perhaps at the half. But that's certainly things that will be cleaned up as the season moves on. And I certainly expect the Superior Heights team not only finish this game strong, but finish the season getting better every single game.
On behalf of Ryan Lillington, I'm Tony Bonifero, Jay Houselander in studio, and Jake Kluche on the camera. We'll be back in 9 minutes' time for second half action here from Korah Collegiate in Sault Ste. Marie. 14 lead here. As Elliott now hands it off to LaFrance. LaFrance into the corner. And here comes Lou Maranta, and her shot's off the mark, but she somehow gets the rebound. The problem was, I believe she was standing out of bounds, Ryan. So, Ryan, you know, you got a pretty good basketball game going here. Superior Heights has kind of been hanging around, but then Korah, the last 2 or 3 minutes of the second half, really took it to them. If you're the coaching staff here of this Superior Heights team, how are you getting back into this game?
Well, you just want to take high-quality shots. I mean, every possession is so important, and you want to move the ball well, which they're doing right now, and make sure that you get a good quality shot, and you really got to crash the boards and get a body on these girls. They are bigger, but you do have to get a body on them in order to get a rebound, and just be patient, and they're doing that right now. You want to kind of shrink the game a little bit and take good quality shots, and there's a nice rebound there by Delaney.
Yeah, that was a nice possession there by Superior Heights, Ryan. Exactly what you said, right? Got a good quality shot out of it. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah. And then you got to make shots, right? And Lou Maranta does a nice job there, and she's fired up. She's coming out in the second half strong.
Lou Maranta with her 6th point of the evening. Ferguson now for Heights. Ferguson kicks it out to Pozzebon. Pozzebon over to Nero. Nero back to Graubarger. Graubarger out to Shackleton. Shackleton back to Pozzebon. Pozzebon's 3 goes off of poor Tremblay. She perfect position, perfect box out. Ball went off her leg, and it's going to be Superior Heights basketball with 5 seconds to go in the shot clock. Nero inbounds it to Ferguson. Ferguson with a quick move, and Ferguson's blocked by Tremblay. Tremblay up to Elliott. Elliott, what a nice play by Elliott. That was not an easy shot by her, as she puts up her 8th of the day.
Really nice finish there by Delaney, and you said it, Tony. She was found herself pinned underneath the basket and did a nice job finishing there.
What great defense there by Tremblay, fronting beautifully, and she makes no mistake. Michaela Tremblay is having a basketball game today.
Yeah, I think the girls are doing a great job on defense, and defense is leading to offense for the Colts right now, and they're certainly fired up and certainly built some momentum here early in this second half.
Graubarger looking to penetrate. She gets the shot off.
That's
it's
tough.
rebounded again by Tremblay. And Graubarger poked the ball out of Tremblay's hands, but it goes off Tremblay with 5:49 to play in the third quarter. The Colts will have the basketball going left to right on your radio dial. Elliott with it. Elliott over to LaFrance. LaFrance back to Elliott on a nice give-and-go play. And great rebound by Tremblay down low. And the rebound there by Shackleton. Shackleton looks up court, unable to connect with Graubarger. It goes out of bounds off Korah, and Superior Heights is going to inbound from the Korah baseline.
Yeah, nice transition defense there by Lucy LaFrance. Nice job tipping that out of bounds, and nothing is going to come easy for this Superior Heights team, and it's really the Colts are really now starting to dominate.
Superior Heights looking for the inbound. She's able to get it in, and nice play by Graubarger to prevent the over and back call. Excellent effort there. And there's Ferguson with it. Ferguson with a nice job to keep that pivot foot. Her shot is off the backboard, and it's grabbed by LaFrance. LaFrance gives it to Elliott. Elliott back downfield. Engel again. And Shackleton has it. Shackleton had it poked away, but Graubarger was able to grab it, and it goes out of bounds off Graubarger, and it's going to be Korah Colts basketball going back down the floor.
Yeah, Ava doesn't miss that much, and just a really nice job by Coach Williams in really, making offensive transition an emphasis, and you can certainly tell he does that in practice because the way these girls run down the floor, nice job there by Delaney.
Elliott with her 10th point of the afternoon, or the evening, sorry. Dingwall for Superior Heights. Oh, picks it back up. Nice little move by Dingwall. And Haley Dingwall puts in her 4th point of the afternoon.
She does a really nice job near the rim. She's there's Lucy.
What a move by LaFrance. That's something you don't see at many levels. Nice little baby hook. Ferguson with a great little crossover. Nice pass down low. Back to Shackleton. Shackleton off the rim.
And that's definitely, that's definitely Maya Ferguson's strength. She's not a polished shooter right now, but she is one of the best at getting to the rim. And Shackleton, again, just like Maya, she's great at getting to the rim as well. So, Superior Heights definitely has some girls that can slice and get to the bucket. It's just going to be tough to finish with this long core team.
LaFrance showing some of that length. Down low. Ball does go out of bounds. It will be Korah, the player was out of bounds, so it will be Korah.
Use their athleticism just a little bit more to look to get an open shot to Graubarger. She made a 3 earlier, and she's one of the best 3-point shooters in the city. And Superior Heights definitely has the ability to do that, and hopefully we see a little bit more of that as the game winds down here.
Burrows puts home another 2. That's 6 on the afternoon for her.
Yeah.
Another turnover. LaFrance with a big steal. Elliott puts up another 2. And that misses left. And
no more, she says.
Yeah, it's going to be Superior Heights basketball. I mean, she says no more, but she has 10 points today, right?
Yeah, I think what she meant is no more bad shots.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And Shackleton for Superior Heights. Shackleton over to Tom. What a move there. Shackleton.
Yeah, you got to finish. You got to finish that off, Taya. She knows that.
LaFrance looking to penetrate.
Elizabeth Burrows
off the mark. And good hustle play there by number 5, Madison Pelche. Ball goes off for her, but, I mean, if you're the coach, you're okay with that effort. She went hard after that ball.
Now, Elizabeth Burrows is quietly having a very nice game for the Colts as well. She's been very efficient in her attempts and making most of her shots. And I love the fact that she took a wide open 3 there. I mean, Elizabeth isn't known for her 3-point shooting. However, she has improved on it immensely over the summer, and she was consistently making them in 4v3 drills throughout the summer. And I know she's been working with Coach Vitri as well. So really nice to see Elizabeth improving in that area.
Big shot outside from right, and that just misses. Nice rebound by Superior. Ferguson with a shot off the back of the rim. There's a battle for it underneath. Good effort by Superior Heights. They keep it alive, but it goes to Korah. Elliott with it. Elliott looking to take Superior Heights zone over to LaFrance. LaFrance walks right through the defense, and she puts home 2 more for her 9th of the afternoon.
Yeah, just a nice job by Lucy, not only seeing the lane there, but not hesitating whatsoever and taking it right to the rim.
Superior Heights, Ferguson off the mark. LaFrance grabs the rebound. LaFrance looks to go coast to coast, kicks it out to Elliott, and Elliott from downtown.
Now that's a shot she needs to take.
Yeah, that's a good shot, absolutely. Pelche's shot just misses. LaFrance again. Ryan, Lucy LaFrance has had a game today.
If she's not the best player in the local loop, she's definitely 1A with maybe Ashlyn Noble. But I mean, Lucy is a special player, and she's certainly showing it right now. Nice job.
Unselfish basketball there by the Colts. Good effort by Nero to poke that away, and it does go off Korah. So with 1:19 to go in the 3rd quarter, Superior Heights will be taking over with the ball.
And I mean, I know these girls don't care who is considered the best in the local loop, but I mean, Lucy has shown on both sides of the floor in all areas of the game that she's definitely somebody to be taken serious, and she's definitely one of the best players in the city.
Superior Heights with it up top. Shackleton over to Urkula. Urkula down low to Graubarger. Graubarger with a nice move. Good defense down low. Urkula with the board. Urkula out to Shackleton. Shackleton with a nice take. That's off right with a nice hustle play. Back to Shackleton. Shackleton's 3 is off. Rebound by Molly Watson. Watson hands it over to Merlino. Merlino with it for the Colts. Merlino looking. Merlino has Shackleton draped all over her. Nice move, but Merlino pulls up, and she just misses. Shackleton now looks up the court. Graubarger.
Nice job.
Stop and makes the and one.
Nice job by Graubarger there.
24.9 seconds to play in the third quarter. 24.9 seconds to play in the third quarter. Graubarger from the line. Graubarger just a little strong. Great rebound down low by Lily Fasulo. And Shackleton takes it up. And Shackleton
there she goes. That's the Teo Shackleton I know right there.
9 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Merlino with it.
Nice
Merlino's
finish.
trying to make something happen. Merlino has Shackleton all over her. Over to Watson. And Watson unable to get a shot off. So after 3 quarters of play, the Korah Colts have a 46-23 lead, Ryan. You want to thank a couple of our sponsors here, if you don't mind?
Absolutely. Our valued sponsors, KISS 100.5. It's the biggest hits with the best throwbacks. Owned and operated by Roger Media Incorporated. Country 104. Country 104.3 is the first truly local country radio station for Sault Ste. Marie and Algoma, broadcasting from their Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario studios at Country 104.3 FM. It's committed to serving their listeners with the best local information, fun contests, and entertainment. They will be playing the very best of country music, the artists that you know and love, from the charts of today and from back in the day. We also want to thank Team Essentials. They're a big part of giving back to the local sports community, and we want to thank everybody there at Team Essentials for their sponsorship as well. Also, the Elite 8 Basketball Academy, which is sponsoring both boys and girls high school basketball all throughout this season. And also stay tuned for the fourth quarter player of the game. For the player of the game that will be announced with about 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Superior Heights will be inbounding. So, Ryan, you've coached a long time in this league, and, this game 46-23 in favor of Korah. Korah's really dominated, here in the second half. What are you telling the girls if you're Superior Heights to kind of keep them motivated and keep them playing hard?
I just tell them try to win this quarter, and just keep fighting, try to win this quarter, try to end off on a positive note, and you take. I mentioned it in the junior game that every single one of these teams makes the playoffs. So it really doesn't matter, how you start the season. You just want to get better every single practice and every single game, and you learn from it. You watch film, you look at their strengths and some of the things that they're trying to do, and you just want to be ready for them when it matters. When there's 2 games left in the season.
Yeah, there's a couple ways to look at this game, right? If you're Superior Heights, you played with Korah for almost 2 full quarters, right? And if you can, it's tough to kind of sustain that, but that's what this young team needs to do. And if they were able to kind of do that throughout a full game, you really see the potential that this team has going forward.
Oh, no, absolutely.
And likewise, if you're Korah, you have to be absolutely thrilled that every time Superior Heights showed some pushback, your girls really picked it up and never let the game really get too close. They were able to always pull away. So, obviously both coaches have a lot of positive they can pull from this game.
No, absolutely, Tony.
Here comes Ferguson, and she's out of bounds, but Korah was out of bounds too, and they had the ball, so it'll be Superior Heights basketball with 6:40 to play in the third. Korah with a 46-27 lead. Nice
to see Maddie Peltier out there. She was a part of the Elite 8 Basketball Academy this summer, and you want to talk about improving, Tony. At the last shooting drill we did at the end of our last session, her mom was so impressed about the drill she did before. She videotaped the last one, and Maddie Peltier probably made 40% of her three-point shots.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
there we go.
And Nero with a beautiful and one. Danica Nero, she's quietly had a solid game here for Superior Heights. I mean, that's her 4th point of the evening, but you know, any time that they really needed to slow the game down or try and generate something offense, the ball always goes through her hands. So quietly, a really nice game here for Nero tonight.
Now, I don't remember her being in senior last year, so did she transfer or is she a first-year senior player?
I'm not sure. We don't have that information here, but that's right. She might only be a grade 11 player.
Yeah, so she's really having a strong game, and she started for Superior Heights, so it's nice to see. And then you have Maya Ferguson, who started for Superior Heights as a grade 10. So this Superior Heights team is certainly young, and they're going to learn from this game, and you know they're going to be stronger. And I mean, there's still 6 minutes and 20 seconds left, and they're only down by 16. So there's certainly lots of time to come back in this one.
Watson will inbound here for the Colts. Watson gets it into Hopkin. Hopkin tries to make a move, and it's taken by Graubarger. Graubarger back to Nero. Nero with a 3. That's off. But nice rebound by Shackleton, and she puts home her 8th point of the afternoon. Here comes Elliott. Elliott leaves it there for Hopkin. Hopkin with a 3, and Hopkins 3 off the rim. Nice rebound by Pelche. Pelche back to Elliott. Elliott's pass is picked off there by Dingwall. Dingwall looking to make something happen. She kicks it out to Ferguson. Ferguson
nice pass.
Inside, and nice move.
Oh.
Good ball movement there by Superior Heights. Elliott now with it.
I think Dingwall's either injured or she's tired, but
yeah,
she's not moving too comfortably on the floor right now.
Hopkin. Hopkin has the ball with Graubarger draped all over her, and it's knocked away, and it's going to be Korah basketball with 5:20 to play.
I mean, Coach Terry Lane and Coach George should be very happy with, even how this game is going. You know, they can look at a few of these easy looks that they've missed, and they'd be right in this game. So, still a lot of positives. They're getting the looks that they want. They're just not able to finish, and hopefully Terry can put this one down.
And Shackleton missed a wide open layup there, and now here's the transition game, and that shot's off by Watson, but nice job by the Colts to get the rebound. Burrows. And Superior now with it. Nero looks to rush it up the court, and it's into the hand of Ferguson. Ferguson tries to make a move, gets the shot off, but nice work down low by Burrows.
These girls are gassed. There hasn't been a whistle now for a couple minutes, and these girls are feeling it.
Here comes Ferguson, shots off. Now it's back to Shackleton. Shackleton looks, she finds Nero. Nero with it. Nero back to Shackleton. Shackleton with a beautiful drive inside, and she's fouled on the play by Burrows, and Shackleton's going to go to the line for 2.
You know, Tony, if they can get this and then get a stop in another basket, they'll only be down by 10 with about 4 minutes to go. So certainly, with a few timeouts left, lots of time to get back into this game.
Yeah, again, we'd just like to thank a couple more of our sponsors here today. We'd like to thank the Sault Sports Photos. So administrators, coaches, and parents, if you would like to enjoy the action on the field, why not just put the cameras down and leave the photography to us? Saultsports.com offers action and team photography for every event. Bob Davies is the official photographer of the Sault Greyhounds of the OHL, the Sault Thunderbirds of the NOJHL, the Sault College Cougars, and Saultsports.com. Check out Bob Davies photography at www.saultsports.smugmug.com. That's www.saultsports.smugmug.com. And again, we'd just like to thank Domino's Pizza and Team Essentials for donating a Player of the Game award this season. The Player of the Game will get a free medium pizza as well as a Player of the Game t-shirt courtesy of Team Essentials. So we'd just like to really thank our sponsors for all their support here of youth and high school sports and athletics here in Sault Ste. Marie. And we're always looking for more support. This isn't cheap to bring these games to you guys. So if you would like to help support or sponsor us at Sault Sports, please reach out to Jay Houselander at Saultsports.com. And Shackleton's first free throw just misses the mark. Shackleton picks up her own rebound. Nice pass to Graubarger.
Nice job.
Nails it for 2.
Yeah, Sadie's having such a strong game for Superior Heights, and they're going to really rely on the play of Shackleton and Graubarger as the season rolls on. And Sadie's certainly starting the season on a high note. She just gets the steal, and she's on her way to the basket.
Oh, what a hustle play by Elliott as she knocks that down. And then Elliott with a beautiful pass up the court. Good follow by the Colts. And they're battling hard for it, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to be Korah Colts basketball.
Some great back and forth action there. And you said it, Tony. Delaney, Elliott, just a great job hustling back and getting the steal, and just a heads-up play to throw it up the floor to Burrows and giving them a great opportunity at the rim. And there's that height advantage.
What an effort down low by Michaela Tremblay. And that pass just gets a little bit of miscommunication there by Superior Heights. Ryan, one thing I've noticed at the high school level, and it's something that's driven me crazy for years, and I'd just like to kind of know what you're doing at the Elite 8 Basketball Academy to help this, is the free throw shooting here in Sault Ste. Marie. I don't know what it is about free throw shooting. Boys, girls, junior, senior, it doesn't matter. It seems to always be a bit of a sticking point for me about why kids struggle so bad from the line. What's your take on that? It's free points, and I'm just curious, what you think of that.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy, Tony. It's the only time in a basketball game where a decision doesn't have to be made before you shoot it, and it's just you and the rim. And I think it just comes down to repetitions. I mean, as a basketball coach, you're not spending a ton of time coaching it, or as much time as you'd like. And certainly, these kids, when they get on the floor, they want to shoot threes. They want to do something fancy near the rim, and I think it's just about lots of repetitions when you're tired, really getting a rhythm like a golfer does when they're putting, and sticking to that same rhythm. And I mean, it's like anything else. If you want to be good at something, you got to put the time in. And I just think at all levels, the time isn't being put on shooting what maybe is the easiest shot in basketball.
Are you spending much time working on that in your academy, or is that something, again, that, it's one of those things where if people want to do it, they need to put the time in and the work in on their own?
No, we certainly do. Discuss it, and we do have time where we put time into it. Again, it's just for each player to find what works for them and finding the rhythm. We teach them things as far as breathing, as far as release. And then just understanding their shot, right? I mean, if they can self-coach themselves when they're shooting foul shots in relation to the previous shot, and a lot of times it's just them being tired, not using their legs when they're tired, just kind of really thinking about the mechanics of their shot, just to make sure that everything is in place. So middle of the ball in the middle of the hand, and middle of the hand in the middle of the ball, and just really being fundamentally sound. Is probably the key. And oh no, for sure. Sorry, you're just showing me some of our nominees for player of the game, but yeah, when it comes to foul shooting, I just really do think it's just repetition, and you have to get those reps when you're tired. You can't just have a period at the end of practice where you're just shooting free throws. You have to have it when your heart rate is up and be able to be used to shooting it in those conditions, and you just have to get up a bunch of shots.
So our player of the game today, the Domino's Pizza and the Team Essentials player of the game, we have a lot of, it's a tough call for us here today. As you look at Delaney Elliott, who's had a heck of a ball game today. She had 10 points. Elizabeth Burrows has been a monster on the glass and down low, and she had 6 points. Michaela Tremblay, who's had an unbelievable basketball game today with 11 points. Lucy LaFrance, who's just been dominant on all levels of the game, has 11. Ryan, who are we going with the player of the game for the Korah Colts?
Yeah, like you said, Tony, it's been really a team effort. But when you look at leadership, when you look at the player that the girls look to when they need a big play, and they certainly rally around her as the leader of this basketball team. I think for game one, you definitely have to go with Lucy LaFrance. She really set the tone early with her defense in transition and in the half court, and then just her finishes and getting offensive rebounds, putting it right back in, I think she's definitely a quiet leader on this team, and so for game one, Lucy LaFrance gets the player of the game.
So congratulations to Lucy. She'll be receiving a medium pizza and from Domino's Pizza and a T-shirt. Superior Heights Steelhawks, the player of the game for Superior Heights. The couple nominees obviously would be Taya Shackleton, 8 points today, heck of a game. Sadie Grabarger, who we've talked a lot about, 13 points today. Maya Ferguson, who's been all over the place today. Haley Dingwall's had a strong game. Ryan, player of the game for Superior Heights.
Yeah, Tony, I mean, Sadie Grabarger has just had such a strong game on both sides of the floor. And when the Colts, when Superior Heights was starting to come back and make a little push, she was leading that charge. And she just does a really nice job on both sides of the floor. And you can tell that, she is one of their leaders. And she certainly came out in game one fighting for her team. And to me, she's definitely deserving of the player of the game.
So congratulations to Sadie Grabarger and to Lucy LaFrance. They will be presented with their Player of the Game awards after this game by Jay Houselander. So congratulations, girls. With 1:51 to play, Korah holding on to a 48-34 lead. Engel to inbound for the Colts. Engel into Elliott. Elliott gets her own rebound, and what an effort by Engel. You know what? Ava Engel, it's nice to see her finally get a bucket here today. She's been solid when she's been out there, and that's a nice basket for her. A good way to reward her for her performance here tonight.
Yeah, she's been really solid player, and you know she doesn't really show it because she doesn't get a lot of opportunities, but she has a really nice shot. She has great form, and she's just a really nice player and really a great teammate.
And Elliott now in for the layup, and Elliott nails another two. That's Elliott's 12th of the evening.
No, you can't substitute after your own basket there. So.
And Tomlinson with it. Tomlinson over to Urkala. Urkala to Levesque. Levesque over to Corbier. Corbier with it. Corbier looks. Corbier hands it off to Dingwall. Dingwall able to penetrate, but just gets suffocated by that Korah Colts defense. So with 58.6 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter, the Korah Colts will be inbounding the basketball with a full-fledged line change here made by the Colts. Merlino now takes the ball up over half court. Merlino looks, makes the pass to Watson. Watson with a nice move. What a move there by Molly Watson, the grade 11.
Nice job.
Puts it in with a nice Euro step.
And a nice job by Merlino to find her too. And I played basketball way back in the day against her father, Vince Merlino, and he was one of the best basketball players in the city, playing for the Knights and Loris Petula, or for Loris Petula. And it's nice to see his daughter taking this game as well, and she's certainly enjoying it. And you can tell she's just a leader, and to be such a young player and to play that well, it's really nice to see.
Nice basket there by number 32, Alexis Olar with her first hoop. Yeah, her uncle Paul was a pretty good basketball player back in the day too, so athletic family, that's for sure. And here they come again. Nice rebound with 9 seconds to play. Hopkin hits her too, so nice to see a couple other players contributing for this Colts team with 2 seconds to play. Half-court shot by Tomlinson is off the mark. And game one is in the books here from Korah Collegiate. The Korah Colts with a 58-34 victory over the Superior Heights Steelhawks. Ryan, just your finishing thoughts on what we've seen here this afternoon and tonight.
Yeah, it's game one, right? I mean, it's game one of a long regular season, and it's kind of, I think, what everybody expected. A very strong and experienced Korah Colts team, very well coached, came out on fire and kind of kept their foot on the pedal. And but certainly no quit from that Superior Heights team, and they're going to be there at the end. I can guarantee it. They have a lot of young players that are going to be much better as the season goes on. So it's a great game one for both teams. Both teams have a lot of positives and things that they can clean up. So you don't take a lot out of game one, but you're certainly happy with the way both teams fought, and it was really nice to see. And so both coaches should be very happy with what they saw.
Absolutely. Ryan, it was a pleasure to get out here and do this with you again. Looking forward to calling games with you throughout the season, and look forward to this going forward. So
yeah, Tony, it was game one for us too.
Yeah, it was.
a little rusty,
Right.
a little rusty. I'm a little under the weather as well, so
That's right.
it's game one for everybody.
Yeah. Hey, we can only get better. So, for Ryan Lillington, I'm Tony Bonifero. For Jay Houselander in studio and Jake Kluche on the camera, we thank you so much for tuning in to Saultsports.com, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again.